Hi, so today I'm going to be trying out a new product that I've never tested before, which is called watercolor ground. So this is it. Basically what it does is you apply it to a canvas and it makes the canvas absorb liquid so that you can paint on it with watercolor. An ordinary canvas won't absorb the liquid. This one doesn't have the ground on it. I've already applied a ground to this one. So the ordinary canvas won't absorb the liquid and it'll kind of spread around. It won't really sink in. So I'm going to test this. I haven't tried it yet, and you get to see the results of my very first test here. So I'm not sure if you can see the difference. This one has the watercolor ground. This one doesn't. And I applied 2 coats like the directions said. First coat I let dry 15 minutes, and then it was dry enough to add the second coat. The second coat took about an hour excuse me, before it looks like it's dry enough. So I'm going to attempt to paint something like this on this little canvas. So one of the reasons I have this here is so I can show you how watercolor does not soak in. So I'll take some blue here and I'll just show you what happens. See how it spreads around and it doesn't really want to absorb. So here's another color. Red soaks in better, but still the same thing. So that's why you need the watercolor ground in the first place. Okay. Well, the texture is fine to write on. Let's see how it erases. See, it doesn't erase especially well. So I'm going to just have to leave that line there. It's good to know. And put some flowers here. It's a shame that I can't really erase. Yeah, it's just not coming off. Okay. So I will have to be more careful in the future putting down my line work. So the time for the test. I'm going to mix up some green to make for the background. And that is excellent. All right, that works. So I thought I would finish painting this, and then I would just show you open up the bottle of watercolor ground and show you applying the first layer on this another canvas that I've got here. So these mini canvases I got, they came from Walmart, and you see they have a magnet on the back so you can stick them to a fridge. The instructions on this particular ground say apply 2 to 3 coats, and this is only 2, but it certainly seems sufficient. And this is my very first test of this. I had not tried it beforehand. So I'm going to get plenty of blue here, and I'm going to see if I can mix up something of a brown color. Okay, that's a deep purple. Add some yellow. Alright, it's easy to get, you mix these 3 colors, it's easy to get something of a black, but if you lean it a bit towards the red, it turns out more of a brown. You see what it looks like so far? Okay, I'm going to mix a dark green for the leaves. So yeah, I painted some little leaves right here and here. A little darker. So I'm going to lean them a bit towards the blue, and I'm going to try adding a little bit of this color just to darken it up. And I'll try that. That's a nice deep green. Let's see. I kind of want to add a little more flare here, so I'll add in a little bit more that I didn't draw. This is actually a bit of a big brush for work this small, but it does have a fine tip, so it is working. Okay, for the center of the flowers, I'm going to mix up a little bit of orange. All right. I will sign that later, or maybe with a pen. So set that aside, let it dry. All right. So, I wanted to show you how to apply the watercolor ground. So I've got a nice brush here. It's just an old brush. Can't say what size it is because it's got paint on it. Whoa. So the idea is real simple. You just paint it on. And if you're going to be painting on a large canvas, I recommend a larger brush or it's going to take you forever. But a little canvas like this, excellent for testing out the product. Don't want to waste anything here. So just put a nice coat on, and let's see, we'll wipe off a little bit and just kind of go over it to make sure you have a smooth surface. And see if you can see the sheen on there. Looks pretty smooth. So let that dry. Apply a second coat. The instructions say that you can water it down if you want to by about as much as 25%. I'm not sure why you would want to do that really. I better make sure I don't have there's paint on the inside of there. That's going to make it dry and hard to open again later, so I will wipe that off. Made a mess opening this. Okay, set that over there. All right, so I just set that aside and let it dry. And I will sign my artwork, and that will be it. I normally sign my artwork with Puckett and the year, but it's such a small piece, I'm just going to use the initial P. And, alright, there you have it. This seems like a very nice product. It is QOR brand watercolor. Fairly cheap, got it on Amazon. So thanks for watching.